I'm on my way to show some houses in Milford to a new potential client that I met through Zillow. She requested a showing at a couple different houses, and that's the way it works. I advertise on Zillow. She got patched through to me on a live call. We booked that a couple days in advance, and now it's time to show her the houses. So hopefully she likes one of them, or we can at least establish a relationship where she trusts me to help her to buy her next home. I never know how it's going to turn out, depending on how serious or not she may be about buying a home and whether or not she appreciates what I can offer her in terms of helping her to do that. So we will see what happens and keep you posted. So the first house we saw in Milford was really nice, ranch with a full basement, finished basement. All the finishes were really nice. Their only hesitation is the layout of the kitchen is a little bit closed off from the living space. There's really no see-through area from the sink to the living space. It could be changed, but otherwise very impressive finishes. Everything's in excellent condition. I believe it's the first house they've seen, so I don't know if they're ready to make a decision, but it's certainly a contender. So we're going to take a look at the next house, which is a little bit newer, a little bit larger, and $80,000 more, and we'll see how they compare. So that was crazy. We got into the house for the second showing in Milford, and it started raining a little bit before we went in, and then the skies just opened up and the wind was howling. The lights started flickering, then the lights went out. And then we got notifications on our phones as the wind was howling even harder that there's a tornado warning. We should get to the lowest level. And these are people I just met, 30 minutes ago. So thankfully everyone's safe and everything's fine. We've got some pictures with the lights out of the house. Beautiful house, only 2 years old, open floor plan, beautiful finishes throughout. The vinyl flooring was handy because it was kind of wet, right? So waterproof flooring was nice. They didn't end up liking it just because there's no privacy with that lot, which is common of new construction, and also took a picture there of a drainage issue in the yard. We noticed that before it started raining there was an area that was the low point in the yard about halfway back, and it had some drains there. We were wondering how that would perform in the rain. Well, we found out it did not perform very well. It was basically a creek flowing through a couple yards in the subdivision there. So they're not going to buy that one. They're not sure about the first one. They like that better. They like the second house better, but they like the neighborhood and the lot better for the first one. It sounds like we're going to keep looking. So I'm not sure if we're going to work together or how serious they are in terms of timing. We kind of had everything kind of rushed. Normally we'll talk for a little while calmly about what their plans are, when they want to make their move, how the process works as far as if they want to work with me exclusively or not. We just kind of rushed through that because as soon as we were able to have a clearing in the weather, we just ran into our cars. So I'll have to follow up with them, but pretty cool story. I'm sure they'll remember that, and so will I for quite a while.